There's Mikoto Kobayashi, the class representative, smiling brightly with eyes like a small animal's, all twinkly. She's like a dandelion, I guess. Not flashy, but the word warm just fits her perfectly. Mikoto is popular and always with her friends, so it's hard for me to start a conversation. But I really like her.
You dropped your eraser.
Oh, thanks.
Futaro, have you submitted your course preference survey yet?
Not yet. Why?
Just wondering.
I see. Mikoto is beautiful and has this calm, kind personality. She's nice to everyone. Compared to her, I, Futaro Yamada, a sophomore, am just a plain, introverted guy. But she still talks to me, which really makes me think she's a genuinely nice person.
Futaro, you like that anime with the Maid protagonist, right?
What? How did you know that?
I overheard you talking about it with the guys the other day.
You heard that? Somehow, Mikoto had learned about a part of me I didn't really want known. It's nice she talks to me so freely, but to her, I'm just another classmate. But I never imagined we'd end up in the kind of relationship we did. A week later.
Hey, did you hear? Mikoto's family's company, Kobayashi Foods, went bankrupt.
What?
Seriously? They were famous around here for their instant noodles, right? Is Mikoto okay?
Now that you mention it, Mikoto hasn't been at school since yesterday. I'm not the type to pry into other people's business, but Mikoto's such a kind person. She must be really upset. I'm worried. But since I wasn't particularly close to Mikoto, I felt awkward about reaching out to her just because I was concerned. That's where it stood at the time. That evening, I went to the supermarket with my mom.
It was a big sale day at the supermarket, so we ended up buying a lot. Thanks for coming with me, Futaro-chan.
Can you not call me that? It feels kind of embarrassing.
Oh, you're blushing. No matter how old their children get, they're always kids to their parents.
Yeah. Huh?
What's up?
Mikoto?
Oh,
What are you doing sitting here like this?
well, you know.
Are you her friend?
Yeah, a classmate.
I've involved my daughter in this unfortunate situation because of my incompetence. Thank you for always being good to her.
You saw us at a bad time. I guess everyone knows by now. Our company went bankrupt and we had to sell our house. We don't have anywhere to live, so we're just sitting here.
What?
Oh my, is that so? Why don't you and your father come stay with us? What?
But that's...
But what about you, Mikoto? Wouldn't it be awkward to live at a classmate's house? I mean, even if you're in trouble, you might not want to go that far, right?
Futaro, would you ignore someone in need right in front of you?
Of course I want to help, but I thought her feelings mattered most.
That's true, but it's cold out, and since your dad is all away on business, we have a spare room. I'm sure if I talked to him, he'd say we should help. Maybe you should come stay with us for a while.
Whoa! Living with Mikoto, the girl I like, suddenly? I'm not going to be able to keep my cool. What should I do?
Your daughter's feelings are most important, but you're welcome to stay with us. Please come. After going through so much, you should take a break and gather your strength before moving on.
You're an angel.
I'll go. There's no point staying here.
I know it's an imposition, but I can't let my daughter suffer like this any longer. It's just for a short while until we sort things out. Thank you so much.
And that's how the Kobayashi family came to stay with us. That night. Whoa! What's going on? Why are you dressed like that?
As a maid, starting today, I'll be serving you, Futaro.
What? Why?
Because we suddenly started living together and I feel bad about it. The only thing I can think of doing to thank you is this.
Wait!
So I'll serve you. You like maids, right? I'll do the cooking, laundry, cleaning, even help you dress.
You don't have to do that. You're not that kind of person, right, Mikoto?
But you said you like that anime with the maid protagonist, remember?
I do, but if the guys at school find out I'm living with you and you're dressing as a maid, I can't even imagine what they'll say. Plus, my mom usually does the housework. You should just go to school and focus on your studies. That's what parents worry about most.
But then I won't be satisfied. I'll help you change clothes.
No need, really. If your dad finds out you're doing this, he'll be shocked.
Boo.
Why are you mad now?
Because you're saying no to everything. Can't I be of any help to you?
Well, I don't know what to say. And where did you get that maid outfit anyway?
I thought this because I really didn't want to part with it. It's because this is...
Wait, Mikoto, are you into cosplay or something?
No, it's not that. More importantly, we're living together. I want to find some way to be helpful to you. Is there anything you want me to do?
Well, you mentioned helping with cooking earlier, right?
Yep.
If I had to say, my mom leaves for work early in the morning, so if you could make breakfast, it'd really help her out.
Sure. I'll get up early and make it.
I'll let my mom know. But please, no more maid outfit, okay?
Okay.
But the next morning...
Ugh.
This is bad.
I'm so sorry. I tried my best, but...
You might have tried hard, but what matters is the taste. People say cooking is all about love, but skill is more important than love.
Futaro, you're technically right. But you could be more considerate. Makoto's dad left early for work, and she got up early to make us breakfast. We should be thankful first. Thank you, Makoto.
Thank you.
I'll do better next time.
Actually, let's cook together tomorrow. I'll teach you.
Yes! Come on, hurry up and change.
Wait, seriously? You're actually going to help me change?
Just for today, we're going to be late, and I want to go to school with you.
What? Going to school together is not a good idea. If we don't go separately, we'll get interrogated by everyone in class, right?
Aw, but we're living together now.
What? Mikoto, are you actually happy living with us?
Well, that's,
You really just want to get your life back on track and move out, don't you? It's kind of inappropriate, but I can't deny I'm happy living with the class beauty and even getting help with changing. The next morning, I woke up early to make breakfast with Mikoto. Remember how we soaked the dried sardines last night for the broth? When it boils, skim off the foam and turn off the heat when I say it's okay.
Got it.
Meanwhile, you can prepare the tofu and seaweed.
Okay, I understand.
By the way, what happened to your mom?
She passed away from an illness when I was in middle school.
Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have asked.
It's been a long time, so I don't mind it now. It was really tough for my dad, though.
I see.
It happened right when the company's performance was declining, and Mom's care was intensive. Dad had to work hard for his employees and family, so he couldn't spend much time caring for Mom. He really regretted that. But I think Dad did his best, both in work and caregiving. That's why I want to be kind to him.
Mikoto really is a kind and good person. I'm finding myself liking her even more.
Hey, I have a favor to ask.
You don't have to change into the maid outfit again.
No, it's not that. I want to make a stew for my dad. It's his favorite.
What kind of stew?
A white stew. My dad loved the white stew my mom used to make. I want to recreate it to cheer him up, but I can't seem to get the taste right.
Is the white stew made from scratch with a white sauce or from a store-bought roux?
It's a homemade stew with white sauce. It has a slight tanginess, thickness, and richness.
Maybe she used sour cream? But that wouldn't give the right thickness.
So I was hoping you'd help me with the stew since you're good at cooking.
Sure.
Thank you.
But first, let's perfect the miso soup.
Okay.
Good morning. You two are up early.
Dad, how long have you been there?
I didn't want to interrupt. You two seem to be having a good chat.
It's normal. We're classmates after all. We talk. Anyway, Dad, breakfast is ready. I'm worried about you not eating enough.
All right, I'll eat.
Today's miso soup is special. I made it with Futaro's help.
Yum. This miso soup is delicious. It really lifts my spirits.
Mikoto has become so much brighter since living here. It must be thanks to you, Futaro. Do you like Mikoto?
Dad, what are you saying?
Mikoto is the class representative, bright and kind to everyone. I think everyone likes her. I'm one of them.
Oh,
I've got to perfect that white stew. What could be the secret ingredient that adds a slight sourness and thickness? I really want to help Mikoto. I couldn't stop thinking about the white stew for a moment. After school, when I got home, Mikoto was fully focused on making the white stew. She let me taste it. This stew is sweet. You used a solid bouillon cube, right?
yes.
Then try adding this.
Camembert cheese? Oh, that might be it. The sourness, thickness, and richness.
Let's add it and see. We simmered the white stew for a little while.
It tastes just like my mom's. Delicious.
I'm so glad!
You know, my mom always bought camembert cheese when she made white stew. I always thought it was just for snacking with wine. Futaro, how did you figure it out? Thank you.
Hey, wait a minute!
Oh. Sorry, I just got so happy.
No, I wasn't bothered by it. Your dad will definitely be happy.
I hope Dad comes home soon.
That night,
It's delicious. It tastes just like her cooking.
Dad, please don't cry.
It reminds me of your mom.
I feel rejuvenated after eating it after so long.
Mom used to add camembert cheese to her white stew. Futaro figured it out, and that's how we recreated her taste.
Thank you, Futaro.
Futaro, you did a good thing.
Well, yeah. It took a while to figure out the camembert cheese, though. A month later, Mikoto's dad, thanks to his connections and good nature, found a new job quicker than expected and moved to a new place with his daughter. My mom and I were happy for their fresh start and saw them off. A few days later,
Thank you for everything.
I didn't do much, really. It was more my mom's initiative you should be grateful for.
Of course, I properly thanked your mom, but still, it was that white stew that helped my dad regain his spirits and take a step towards a new life.
Shouldn't we stop walking to school together, though? If we don't go separately, won't you get tired of all the questions from our classmates?
I don't mind. After all, you helped me. By the way, who are you, Futaro?
I'm nobody special, just a high school student who loves cooking.
Hey, can I come over to your place again? I want to learn more cooking.
Please, no. Don't look at me with those puppy dog eyes. Well, sure. My mom did say she wants you to visit again.
Of course, I want to see your mom too. But I mean, I want to, take our relationship to the next level. After all, we're practically living together, right?
If anything, it was cohabitation, not living together.
But we got to know each other really well, right?
That's not the same thing.
I still have that maid outfit,
What?
Actually, I've been interested in you for a while, even before we lived together. I bought that maid outfit because of you.
Really?
It's true, living with you was so exciting. My heart felt like it was going to burst. I finally realized that I like you. Hey, Futaro. Make me your exclusive maid.
What are you talking about?
Anime is fine, but isn't a real life maid better? Of course, I mean as your girlfriend. Is that a no? Maybe?
No, I'd be thrilled. My dandelion smiled, and I smiled too.